I think we all know that resentment is not just going to go away on its own. So here's how you can actually work through it, both on your own or with a partner. Step one is to do the self work before you even engage your partner. You want to understand where this defensiveness is coming from. And I always recommend journaling for this because journaling can be a great way to gain more individual insight into your own patterns. And it can be a really helpful way to explore what might be underneath what's happening for you. So I want you to start off by journaling about the last time that you felt you were defensive or your partner called you out on being defensive. I want you to sit with the feelings that were happening for you in that moment. Try to understand, was it just that moment? Was there anything else that I might be upset with my partner about? And even just free writing around things that you might be bugged about with your partner might be helpful here. Because something might come to the surface that you can then identify and begin to work through. Other forms of self work include self regulation practices like meditation, breathing, regulating your nervous system so that when you do go into those conversations with your partner, you are coming from an intentional, grounded place. Other things you can do are obviously go to therapy or coaching, talk through these issues with somebody who can act as a third party and can actually help you explore deeper underneath what's going on for you. Because a lot of people have trouble identifying their emotions and understanding even what is happening underneath the initial reactions that are happening for them in the moment with their partner. So getting some third-party insight into that can be really useful. Step two is to start small. Pick one area where there's a resentment that's been building and practice saying it out loud first, and then practice saying it to your partner, bringing it up to your partner. And you want to do this in a safe way. So let's talk about how to do that. When you bring it up to your partner, you want to follow this framework. Okay? You want to start with an observation. Say like, hey, when you come home from work and you are automatically on your phone and you don't pay attention to me, then include the feeling behind it. I feel really disconnected and unimportant. And I've been feeling that way for a long time now, for the last several months, when you've come home and immediately started to be on your phone. Next is to express your need. You could say, I really need some more intentional time with you, especially when you come home from work. I've been missing you all day and I really want to feel like you have been missing me too. So I would really appreciate that we have an intentional moment of connection when you come through the door. And then you can make a request. Say, hey, when we come home from work, can we spend 10 minutes together before you go back into work mode? This structure, paired with the self work that you're doing, is going to help you communicate those needs clearly and ideally work through this resentment with your partner and with yourself.